Welcome to a powerful story of courage, faith, and fire, the journey of Princess Zalika, created by Jedediah. This is not just a tale, it's a message. Watch as a brave African warrior princess fights not with weapons, but with the fruit of the Spirit. Demons rise, angels descend, and in the end, only truth stands. If this story inspires you, like it, share it. Subscribe to this channel for more epic faith-based stories. And don't forget to drop your thoughts and blessings in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you.
The journey of Princess Zalika, keeper of the eternal flame. At the crack of dawn, the sky over Mount Ekweme burned orange. Drums beat below the peak. The village of Ntekuru stood silent at the base, watching their future rise above them. Princess Zalika, draped in royal beads and a leopard hide cape, stood tall with a carved ebony spear in one hand and a calabash filled with ancestral ash in the other. Her skin shimmered in the morning dew. Her eyes were aflame with purpose. Her voice echoing like thunder over the valley, she said,
I go to find the river of life, to bring our people the gift of immortality, not in flesh, but in legacy. I will not return empty.
A hush. The people knelt, lightning cracked in the clear sky. Far above the clouds, Jesus watched from heaven, eyes fixed on Zalika. He turned to the angels and said,
She walks by faith, not knowing me yet. Send my messengers, let the journey test the fruits of my spirit, and when she passes through fire, I shall meet her in glory.
3 angels descended in secret to guide her steps. Unseen, Zalika entered the trembling savannah where winds never stopped blowing. There, beneath the roots of a cursed baobab, lay Mwatu, demon of wrath who spit fire. He rose, half man, half lava, eyes like burning coals. His voice cracked like thunder.
Your father was betrayed. Your tribe was slaughtered by the Kolo people. You carry hate in your bones. Let me awaken your rage. Burn the memory. Take revenge.
Suddenly she saw visions. Her father's blood, her mother's scream, the enemy's faces. Her hands shook, her spear trembled, but she dropped to her knees and said,
I forgive, not because I forget, but because peace is stronger than revenge.
Mwatu screamed. His fire turned cold. He melted into the dirt. Zalika had passed the test of peace. In the forest of echoes, Zalika was surrounded by cries of betrayal. There stood Zunga, a tall woman with thorn-covered skin, red eyes, and a voice like cracking stone.
They mocked you, princess. Your sister poisoned your crown. Your uncle left you for dead. How can you love those who broke you?
Zunga walked close. Her thorns scratched Zalika's skin, drawing blood. Say the word, Zunga hissed. Curse them, and I will make your heart stone, strong forever. Zalika wept. Then she stood tall.
Love does not make me weak. It breaks the chains of hate.
She touched Zunga's thorned hand. Zunga gasped. The thorns fell off. Her face softened and she faded into smoke. She had passed the test of love. In a valley covered with bones, Zalika's light dimmed. Ogon, a pale demon with a child's voice and eyes like the moon, walked beside her. Zalika, no one comes back from this land. You are alone. You will die here, and your people will forget you. There is no hope. Everywhere, she saw tombstones with her name. The sky was gray. The air was heavy. Her knees buckled. But she looked up and whispered,
Even if I do not see the end, I believe there is one who sees me.
Suddenly the wind blew again. The valley shook. A star lit the sky. Ogun screamed, No! You trust in what you cannot see. He turned to dust. She had passed the test of faith. On a golden hill, she saw a palace with dances, music, honey, and wine. On the throne sat Boko, golden-skinned, with wings like peacocks.
Why fight? Eat, dance, rule. I will make you goddess. You will not suffer again. Forget your path. Rest here. Be queen of ease.
She stepped into the palace, touched the silk pillows, smelled the perfumes. But then she saw children begging outside the gate.
How can I feed myself while my people starve in spirit?
She crushed the wine cup and walked away. Boko howled. The palace crumbled. Boko the demon tried to kill Zalika, but a mighty angel of God appeared. The golden palace crumbled as the mighty angel struck, lightning bursting from his wings and fire blazing in his hands. The fat golden figure, Boko, fell into the dust as wine spilled over him like judgment. Heaven roared and silence followed. She had passed the test of self-control. In the desert, she met Kubi, who looked like her father but had two faces, one smiling, one weeping. His words were sweet but twisted.
Lie to save your life. Steal to feed the poor. Kill to protect your own. Goodness is for fools.
Zalika's heart grew heavy, her feet blistered, her mind weakened, but she screamed.
Truth is not easy, but it is holy. I will not lie to you.
Kubi's faces screamed in opposite directions and exploded into sand. She had passed the test of goodness and truth. At the river of silence, she waited for 30 nights. No boat, no bird, just silence. Her lips cracked, her strength faded. She whispered songs to the stars. She carved prayers into stones. She waited. On the 31st night, the river parted like silk. The angels appeared, smiling. She had passed the test of patience. At the hill of Moya, Zalika found a glowing tree with fire but no smoke. There stood Jesus, robed in white, with eyes of eternal light and scars in his hands. He smiled and said,
Zalika, you walked with faith, though you did not know me. You bore my fruit without hearing my name. But now I will give you my name. I give you eternity, not for your kingdom, but for your soul.
Zalika fell to her face.
You are the immortal one.
Jesus lifted her and placed a burning Bible in her hands.
Go, teach them my kingdom, and I will always walk with you.
She returned to her people with no spear, but a fire in her eyes and a book in her hands. She gathered them and said,
The life we seek is not of this earth. It is found in Jesus Christ, the King above kings.
That night they burned idols, they wept, they danced, they believed. The kingdom of Ntikuru became a city of light, and Zalika, once a warrior for land, became a warrior for souls. Princess Zalika returned, not with gold, not with magic, not with immortality, but with something far greater, the truth of Jesus Christ, the fire of his word, and the fruit of his spirit burning in her soul. Her battles were not with swords, but with whispers, anger that burns, bitterness that poisons, despair that drowns, pleasure that distracts, lies that twist, and impatience that weakens. She overcame not by strength, but by surrender, not by might, but by fruit. You too are on a journey. No demons may rise from the earth, but you will face battles of the heart, anger at home, fear of failure, lies in your mind, temptations in silence. But remember Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 to 23. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are your weapons. This is your armor, and this is how you win. Jesus does not seek the strongest warrior, he seeks the heart that bears his fruit. You don't need to climb a mountain to find him. He is near to all who call on him. Start your journey, bear the fruit, and like Zalika, one day, you will see the King face to face.